There we go. I think we're working now.
We're working now. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have you got that Friday evening feeling? Come a little further in, Jill.
I'd love to.
Move a little closer.
Hallelujah.
Hey, blessings. Welcome, everybody. Friday night live. We just thought we'd come on and encourage you. Be blessed. Are you ready for the weekend? I am. Tomorrow, Jill, I'm going to have some modifications made on my little motorbike, my little scrambler. So I'm excited about that.
Great.
That's good. And I feel Saturday, go for a swim, chill out. And then tomorrow, of course, we've got Sunday. Church is going to be powerful Sunday. We're having growth, new people coming, giveaway packs. But more than that, amazing anointed worship, word and wonders, powerful teaching and application in living a more than abundant life, growth, personal, marriage, family, church, business, you name it. That's what we're doing, aren't we?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then the week after, not wanting to jump too far ahead, we have a wedding blessing, don't we?
A wedding blessing. We're blessing the marriage of Mr. and Mrs. Barklam.
We certainly are.
He wasn't barklaming up the wrong tree, he was barkling up the right tree. And he got a beautiful lady. They're an amazing couple.
Yeah.
And it's going to be packed with both respective families and tribe. You know what I'm saying? So it's all growth, 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 expansion. Great things happening. So let us know where you're tuning in from. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And the Church Alive is worth the drive.
It certainly is.
But what are your thoughts for today, Jill? Have you had a good day?
Yeah, I had an amazing day. I had a good focused day. I've been working, I run a little shop in Matlock Bath. And you were just getting really prepared for the year ahead. January is a very sort of, calmer month. In fact, almost empty. Obviously, because the weather, we're more seasonal. And so we're just putting, plans in place, making sure the shop looks great. I've been doing some online things, recruiting. So it's been quite a
So that's
a busy
all planning
week.
for growth.
Absolutely. Planning, discussing,
So
preparing.
talking with leadership.
Yeah.
Talking with leadership. And then running things by HR.
Absolutely.
Which is always good on growth. Always run it by HR, because you don't make decisions, then consult HR. That's when always run a decision by HR.
Yeah.
Then you're legally covered.
Absolutely.
And what else you've been talking about or doing today? Looking at interviewing, recruiting,
recruited somebody new and another person as well that's going to be a younger person over the summer, because and I like this thinking is we've got some more mature people that can carry, you need people to work alone as well as in a team, but also we want to develop some young people. So we've got a teenage
developing
person who's going to be joining us for the summertime. We're giving them an opportunity so that they can grow and develop, and so can we, because young people like different things, don't they?
And bring the vibe, bring energy. It's a bit like a chaser team.
Yeah.
You want a mixture of across the board to relate to other people.
So we want want that person to give us their take on what are young people looking for. We want to make sure we've got something that's appealing to all sorts of families and different age groups.
So that's good. And you've been doing great. I've heard some of the conversations, and we obviously talk about everything. And, you're growing in grace in your leadership and contribution. So that's great. And all stuff that we're learning and praying into and studying, you're applying it. So that's when I say, if you saturate yourself in something or immerse yourself in something, it just leaks out of you.
Very much, yeah.
You have a fruitful day. I had a great day today with Phil Starbuck, ex-Nottingham Forest, played under Cloughie. So amazing. They won the Championship, European Cup twice. So I was talking about leadership with him and how he came to faith. That's worth watching. It's on our channel. We're going to have even lots more interviews with people. And just to encourage people and support people in life and in the journey of life. And it can be abundant, it can be blessed. And just by the choices that we make, Joe.
Definitely. And that's so true. Like you've said, choices. We can choose. Because I think often people, I can't do that, or, it's somebody else's fault, or I'm like
blame
this.
shifting or excuses.
Yeah, because it's easy to sort of not then look at yourself, because I think is quite a hard thing sometimes, isn't it? Is to realise, actually, this is not very good. This attitude's not good, or this way of thinking isn't good. I remember when you had a time, Terry, in your leadership where you did a 360 feedback, where you're asking other people to give you feedback on your, management of them. That's quite putting yourself out there, because not everybody wants to know what other people's take. Obviously I think it was a certain criteria, wasn't it? But we want things to be encouraging, but also
loving,
and also looking at areas that nobody's got areas that we're all brilliant in. We've all got something we can continually make a little bit better.
Grow and develop. And I like that, growing in grace. So we're growing in the grace of God. God's grace towards us is grace helps us go from glory to glory. And is grace, if we do things by grace, not by self-effort, it can become perfection, hard work. But when you're doing things by grace and in the spirit of grace, it's grace. It's gracious and it's easy and it's a blessing. So we just wanted to come in and encourage you tonight, really. And let us know what you're doing this weekend. What are your hobbies? What are your interests? What do you think about leadership? How are you developing as a leader? What's some of the biggest lessons you've learned in leadership? What are some of the toughest? It's always good to share personal testimony and reflect upon that to encourage others. So be encouraged this weekend. Be blessed. And in the spirit of what we're talking about, we're going to go out with an amazing worship song called If Not For Grace. I'm just going to find it. I think I'm going to find it here. If not, I'll quickly move on to it. But we love you, we bless you, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Where would I be? You only know. I'm glad you see through eyes of love. Yes, you do. A hopeless case, an empty place, if not for grace. Where would I be? Oh, you only know. I'm glad you see through eyes of love, a hopeless case, an empty place, if not for grace. I thank you for the things I cannot see. You've been a shelter in the storms of life, a shield surrounding me. Walked away, but you stayed 1,000 times. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I once was lost, thank God I'm found. Yes, I am a hopeless case. If it wasn't for the grace of Jesus.